Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Dragon Age Origins. We are in the basement of the Mage's Tower, and Nadea and our companions Lily and Jowan are trying to get to Jowan's phylactery, which is a vial of blood that he needs to destroy so that he can avoid being tracked by the mages, who he believes want to make him tranquil. This bookcase is in our way, so let's see what we can do to get it out of the way.
Let's get started.
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
The wall looks weak in spots here.
We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
You'll have to, help me then, Jowan. Let's move the bookcase aside.
If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
So, there's nothing else in the room. I'm hitting the tab key. And there's nothing else in the room except for this artifact, so I'm going to click on it and see what happens.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Well, that'll do her. I wonder how he knew that. Okay, so let's head on in here.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
Yay!
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
I see no other thing to do except look around. Let's do so.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Okay. And there are two statues here, two armor statues, which I feel certain will, the minute we move forward, will engage. Yep. Oh, there's three of them. That save game lets me know that I'm about to get fried here. Let's go back down to this view. And I'm gonna just set a jet of fire. Yes! Beautifully done. And then I'm going to set down a glyph of paralysis. And this guy is making me nervous. He's huge. I love the Winter's Grasp. It's awesome. And then I'm just going to keep attacking him with my little arcane bolt. Uh-oh. Jowan, why are you sitting still? Why aren't you moving? Jowan, could use some help over here. That'd be nice, thanks.
What needs killing?
Yeah. Ooh. Nadea's in some trouble here. Beautiful. And then a nice bolt of flame on this guy. There we go. Jowan, you are so useless. Really. Some people.
This should be easy enough.
And we have a chest here. Let's make sure and get that. And I have been using liberally the use of the tab key so that I can see what there is to see. It's very helpful in a room. Jowan's phylactery. Wow. That's a lot of blood. I mean, they just drain a person straight out.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom.
I don't know about tiny.
So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
Well, now you've done it.
And I am free.
I believe that the sooner we are out of here, the better.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Let us move forward then. Okay. So this is the door. It took me a while to figure this out the first time. This is the door that we could not get through when we first came down. So it had a magical warding on it. And now, first floor? And now for Jowan to escape. After the loading screen. There's gonna be a whole lot of escaping as soon as we're done with this loading screen.
I can't believe it. Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Uh-oh. I love it. This looks bad. It's like the most obvious thing you could possibly say. Nadea is she's gonna try and explain the situation because she believes Jowan had a right to do what he was doing. I assure you, this is not what it looks like, First Enchanter. Nor to you, Commander Gregor. I was trying to help.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Jowan, those words are not... They're not true. The First Enchanter does what he can to protect us.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
Oh no!
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Uh-oh. Oh.
Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit I dabbled. I thought it
Dabbled.
would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
Jowan, I swear First Enchanter Jowan said he wasn't a blood mage, and I believed him. He was my friend.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
He cannot have gone far. You can still capture him.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily did not know, as neither did I, that Jowan was a blood mage. He lied to us both. He betrayed us both.
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit, even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Oh, gosh. Nadea is very honest. Yes. First Enchanter, I am guilty. I took this staff. And the other reason why, just to interrupt Nadea for a moment here, that she would say this is because she just watched someone else lie to her, and she's not gonna continue on with the lies. I took this staff, and you may have it back. I offer it to you. I'm so sorry.
Huh. Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
I repeat that I had no idea he was a blood mage.
And you think this excuses you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Maleficar and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger to all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished!
If the Grey Wardens will have me, even in my shame, I will gladly go and provide service.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes, and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
So, is it true? So I am to be a Grey Warden? Am I to leave the Circle forever?
The Circle never forgets its apprentices, but the Grey Wardens shall be your family now.
I shall be very sad to leave the Circle. This is my home. And I feel so disgraced to leave in this way.
You will carve out your own place in this world. Come, your new life awaits.
And there you have it. Nadea's heart is broken. Jowan was her best friend from the time that she first came to the tower, and the closest thing to a brother she's ever had. So, yeah. There's a whole lot of shame and upset for her right now. Pretty angry at him, too, because we will
be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Your Majesty, I am Nadea. of the tower and the circle of mages.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best, of course, but I am only recently out of my apprenticehood. Hopefully, there will be time for some training.
Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
I love number 3 here. Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. That's great. You are too kind, your majesty. I appreciate your kind words.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I beg your pardon, your majesty, but you do sound very confident. Are the darkspawn really that easily vanquished?
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the darkspawn here.
Yet, despite those victories, you do not sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
If he would act on your feeling, what would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What is it that you require of me, then?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Yes! All right. Several new codices here, a new area unlocked, Ostagar, and a new quest, joining the Grey Wardens. And we have a lot of new items for Nadea. And for those of you guys, I'll just mention this also as well, who are eagle-eyed, you may notice that Nadea has a couple different spells, a different lineup, and a different outfit. And that is because I was having trouble with my recording, so I needed to go back and replay the beginning again. So Nadea set up a little bit differently than she was in the previous episode. Essentially everything else is the same. So we are going to continue on in the next episode to explore Ostagar. An amazing place, including, if I can get a picture of it, just above Nadea's head, above the statue's head, the tower. An important landmark. And so we'll do all of that in the next episode. As always, I want to thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please hit the thumbs up button below. I always appreciate that. And if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. And I'll see you back here with Nadea in the next episode of Dragon Age Origins. As always, have a great evening. And thanks again for watching. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads.